Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to my 31 Days of Horror in October, day 25. We're getting there, guys. Now, today I wanted to talk about Sacrifice. Now, Sacrifice is a 2016 film which runs approximately 91 minutes and is written and directed by Peter A. Dowling. Now, the only thing I could find on him was a movie called Stag Night, which I really enjoyed that movie. Now, this stars Radha Mitchell as Dr. Tora Hamilton. She was in Pitch Black, of course, the sequel, and I don't remember if she was in Riddick or not. Anyway, she was also in Silent Hill and The Shack. Rupert Graves as Duncan Guthrie. He was in Native, Fast Girls, and some TV. And Ian McElhinney as D.I. McKee. He was in Cellar Door, The Journey, and Game of Thrones, the series. Now, this had a gross of a whopping $22,000, and it's an Irish German film. Now, Connie Nielsen was supposed to play Dr. Tora, but she wasn't able to because she had to film episodes of The Good Wife. Now, I don't watch that show, but yeah. This is a very interesting movie. Now, this is going out of print on Scream Factory, so if this sounds like your cup of tea from the way I describe it, definitely pick it up. It won't be around long, and I actually really did like this movie. This has a pretty complicated story. Now, Dr. Tora plays an OB, and she's in the emergency room in the beginning trying to help a woman with her complicated birth when she actually miscarries. From there, her and her husband Duncan are taken back to Ireland, where Duncan's father wants to help them out to adopt a child. Because this is her fourth miscarriage, and she is just beaten down at this point. Her father is a very influential man, so he gets her a job at the hospital that's on an island in Ireland. And from there, she starts to notice a kind of strange things that happen because of a cult. Now, as I said before, her husband's father is very powerful. He has a ton of money. And she's thinking that this leads back to him in some way, shape, or form. He gets them a place to stay, of course, fixes her up with a job, like I said, at the hospital on the island. She is an OB, of course. And when she's out walking in her field where they're living, she spots a dead cow. She decides that she wants to dig a grave for this dead cow. Or is it a dead horse? I think it might be a dead horse. I think I made a mistake on that. But she wants to dig a grave for it, and she finds a woman, a young woman, who has just given birth with her heart torn out, and she has ancient marks carved into her body. That's what I mean by cult sort of things happening. That's as far as I'm going to go with it, but it is a very interesting story. It's kind of reminiscent, in my opinion, of The Wicker Man a little bit. It's nowhere near the impact or the, I don't know, The Wicker Man just is a different beast altogether. The Wicker Man is an amazing movie. Now, I did give this one a 7.5, and that is 7.5 smashed pumpkins. The reason why I didn't get a higher score is because while I enjoyed it, the plot is a little bit complicated and a little hard to follow at times because you're not exactly sure why things are happening and some things are introduced and not explained very well. That's kind of where I am with that. This is definitely worth a watch, and if you're into psychological horror, like kind of like mind games, I would say definitely pick this one up and give it a shot. You'll probably like it. I enjoyed it. I gave it a 7.5. And it is going out of print from Scream Factory, just to let you know. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.